With hopes to rekindle ties between the Philippines and China, former President Fidel Ramos flew to Hong Kong this afternoon to begin his task as the special envoy to China. But the former president clarified that he will not be going to Hong Kong to negotiate with the Chinese officials on the maritime dispute, but rather engage in an ice-breaking role to warm up good, friendly, neighborly relations between the two countries. Joy Gumatay reports.
Former President Fidel Ramos arrived at the presidential lounge of NAIA Terminal 2 at 12:30 in the afternoon to have a short media briefing before leaving for Hong Kong. Ramos cleared that the main reason behind this trip is to meet with old Chinese friends and not to have bilateral talks with Chinese authorities regarding the issue on the West Philippine Sea.
We will not be talking about any substantive matters. I have called this, looking at the past 10 days, as a renewal of friendship to strengthen our common desire for peace and make it happen on an enduring basis.
Aside from the former president, we were also able to talk with his wife, Mrs. Amelita Ramos. Mrs. Ramos shared that she joined her husband on his Hong Kong trip to help him take care of his health due to his unstable health condition. Nevertheless, his ailments did not hinder him in accepting President Duterte's offer to lead our bilateral talks with China and to lay down initiatives in fighting for our sovereign rights over the West Philippine Sea without compromising our bilateral relationship with China. Aside from Mrs. Ramos, the former president was also accompanied by his grandson, Sam Ramos Jones, who speaks fluent Mandarin, the former Interior and Local Government Secretary Rafael Alunan, and the veteran journalist Chito Santa Romana. The group flew to Hong Kong at 2:30 in the afternoon and they are expected to come back to the country on Friday. For PTV News, Joy Gumatay.
Ako po si Cathy San Gabriel. Subscribe na sa PTV YouTube channel. I-click lang po ang subscribe button.